So it's Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving. I'll be out and about tomorrow too. Got out early today. I finally did it. Not quite as early, but I did get out early. So going to get the car washed, and then I'll be starting. I went out late last night after I went to the gym, and there was just it was dead. Probably should have went a little farther south, but I didn't want to drive too far away at 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's all good. Did a little bit more research too on how I'm going to do this. It's going to be broken up in legs, but I'll be honest with you. Originally, I was going to try and do this in like just a little over a year. Then it was like 2 years. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I promise you one thing, I'm going to be known for doing this, and I'm not going to stop. I don't care what I got to do. It's going to be, there's going to be different spots where I got to do different things, which I understood that. But the way I've figured it out, it's actually just going to be more of a hassle in a sense, but it'll actually be easier in the long run, and I'll make more money because I'll be in areas for a little bit longer time, which is fine. So that's the main point. As long as I can pay my bills, that's all that matters. And then you guys will see different areas. It's gonna be a long time. Oh man, it's all good though. I'm doing things a little differently too, so start to pay attention, or don't. It don't matter. But you'll see. Get tightened down on a lot of stuff. Made me a power bar. Got my one drink for the day, and then I'll be out and about trying to make me some money today. See where I go, Lauderdale or Boca. I might try. I'm gonna do a little bit of West Palm. If it's not too busy, then I'm gonna go a little farther south. I'm not gonna waste the time. But it's early, so this area should be kind of busy. But we'll see how it goes. Like and subscribe because it helps. Say it a million times, but hey. And I gave one guy a ride last night. He said he did this and that. He was at a nice place, so I don't know, but I don't. Hey, whatever you tell me, I believe it. Whatever, it's cool. And he was a nice guy. I gave him my card because he was talking about content. So yeah, he knew a little something. And when I gave him his card, I think he looked at it and thought I was giving like a business card because he's used to Uber Black. But nah, I don't have commercial insurance. I gave you my card for my channel. So you can watch it or you don't watch it, don't matter. I got plenty of them. They're not that expensive. And sometimes people get confused, like, look, I have the commercial insurance. When I get that, people are gonna start seeing that. And I got business cards made, but I'm gonna have to make some different ones. So let's see how today goes. So get out, make sure it's clean. All right, so we'll see how the day goes. I just washed the car. I forgot something at the hotel, so I gotta run and grab it. And then really, it's more just see how good of a day it's gonna be. It's a little earlier today, which is good. Need to make some money. So yesterday, I think I made like 156. Did 11 trips. I kept getting those like 4-hour trips at the end of last night, like XL ride, $4.74. Like it's a half a mile. But you know what? I'm not doing a million rides when it's not even XL, it's just people. But it's like XL is a little bit more expensive, but Uber's trying to make me do all these little trips in and out people for kind of cheap. Sometimes I don't mind doing it, but sometimes it's different when it's like Uber, so you're kind of like, all right, well, I expect it. But with XL, it's like, all right, it could be a lot of people, could not be a lot of people, it might be older people, whatever. So XL could sometimes be a little bit more of a hassle than if you're doing regular Uber or Comfort or something, just because of what it entails. And then to want to pay you $5, it's just not always worth it. And I kept doing so many trips, it's like, dang, literally down the street. And sometimes it's great, but I just wasn't in the mood. I'm trying to make some money, not literally have a million people in my car all the time. Like sometimes it's like, all right, just give me some decent trips. Let me do a few of them and make some money and be done with it, Because a lot of these times, like those little trips make money, you get tips, but sometimes it gets tiring. And sometimes it's like, dang, man, like I just want to do a couple decent trips, get it done with. Like I did that last ride, was a comfort ride. It's like $25, and I did that just so I could kind of boost my earnings. So I was only like 123, ended up making like 156, but I did like 11 trips. The day before, I only did like 7 trips and made like $107, which goes to show, like 106, but goes to show like when you're doing a lot of those little trips, it takes a lot of them to kind of add up sometimes. When, you know, if you're doing Premier, you're getting at least $8.99. XL, it could be $5. Now Uber, yeah, Uber sometimes is like $2. So yeah, it is better, but it's kind of more of a hassle sometimes. So let's see how the day goes. Should be busy, should be good. Might be hitting the airport a lot, who knows. If I get pulled down there, would rather go to Fort Lauderdale Airport because PBI just doesn't always seem to give me a trip, and the rides aren't that far. At least Lauderdale, the rides are going to be a little bit farther, so we'll see what happens. Right here, you're on Sutherland. There's the airport, and then you got all this. So this is like right here around the airport is where it's at, and it's the main little road. You cut over, go to downtown, you got the airport right there. There's like the waiting lot's right there to the left, really, but really a lot of people sit at Wawa. There's like a Shell gas station, and there's a BP, so they'll also, and there's like a what do you call it, office, or it might be a hotel. I think it's a hotel, like a Hilton or something like that. Might not be Hilton, but it's Marriott or something. So they'll sit in that parking lot to wait, because when you go to the waiting lot, it's kind of, I think it's even got like dirt. It's like not even really paved, so your car might get dirty. I can't remember exactly. I think it's, you know, that's why a lot of people wait over here at Wawa. You got a little like Top Golf place right there, but a lot of people will sit over here at Wawa. Now there's a little car wash right there too, but I'm not down there at Waters Car Wash, which Waters been good. That's a good little car wash, and they got a few of them everywhere. I just won't be going back. It said Orlando, but I won't be doing it in Orlando. They do have one in Stewart, which I've done, but I had to show them a receipt. I'm not trying to scam them. Like, I know they check a lot of times to see, because I haven't been there in a while, to see if I still got a membership. I haven't canceled it until I go to Atlanta. When I go to Atlanta, I'll be canceling all the memberships and starting fresh with some new ones. I already canceled the one in Miami because it was actually pretty easy. Waters might be a little bit more difficult. Love gas station, I'll do it too, because I don't know if they got any up in Georgia. I'll have to see. If they do, I'll keep it. It'd be easier. But if not, I'm just going to switch. Every few states, try to do a chain that's in those areas so that I can go to multiple ones. That's the main thing. Now, I go to spray car wash a lot too. Like, I'll probably go one tomorrow because they might not be open, because I don't think those employees are going to be working on Thanksgiving, which is fine. Hey, go spend time with your family. I'll go do a spray car wash that, you know, plus it's got the power spray, so sometimes it's good to do it so it kind of gets other stuff off that maybe the car wash doesn't get. So we will see. I know there's one not too far from where I'm at, so now I was going to go back to the room to grab something, but I'll do it later. I don't really necessarily need it. I'm actually pretty good. I was going to get like a power bar or something to eat, but I don't really need it. I'll just grab something later. I'll just wait till I come back. I ain't really worried about it. So all the people, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. Now, I'm going to show everybody what Thanksgiving's like tomorrow, because Thanksgiving can be kind of busy. People still need rides. Stuff's still open. So, I'm going to show you guys what it is, but I hope whoever watches this, whatever you see, I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving or have a happy Thanksgiving. Depends on whenever you see this, but hope people do. Most of my family, they're on a cruise, and then other families up in Jacksonville, so I'm not going to really spend no time with family. I'm just going to drive and work and make some money. I usually do it anyways. Like when I worked in restaurants, I made a lot of money on Thanksgiving. That's why I did it. I was super busy. Uber should be busy too, because I did it last year. On Thanksgiving. I don't know if it's not like 4th of July or Halloween type busy, but it could be, because people might tip you. They might, you know. I don't know. I can't really remember, and I don't know how this area is, so I can't really say how it is on Thanksgiving. I was in Jacksonville, St. Augustine, and all that. I did Christmas too, which I'll do again. I'll do Christmas. I'll do all that. just I gotta go get plates for my birthday. I gotta get them in Georgia so I don't have to pay twice, especially if I'm doing it in Florida. It might not give me a credit, so I gotta make sure I do it before my birthday, which is coming up pretty fast. Not too fast, but it is before the end of the year, I'll tell you that much. And so I gotta get those plates so I'm not paying twice. I gotta save as much money as I can, and it's not always easy doing this trip, but hey, I think this trip's gonna be worth it, and it's just something I want to complete at this point in time. I want to show everybody I want to make money, but also, like, I'm kind of committed. I'm all in. If I don't do it, I feel like a failure, and that's not gonna happen. So, like I said and posted before, I run into a roadblock. I don't let it stop me. I just figure out how to get around it, and that's a good thing to do with anything. Everything doesn't always run smoothly, so. You want it to, but it doesn't always. But it doesn't matter, because sometimes you find out a better solution that works out better, or maybe not. Or maybe not. But as long as you figure it out, it's a good thing, That's how it should be. So let me see what I can do. Head towards like downtown Palm Beach. I might have to go down to Boca or something, but do Fort Lauderdale. It might just be too dead in this area, but we'll see. Comfort ride, I'm gonna take it just because it's a little bit of money. It's not that far, but I'm gonna take it. I was about to turn left, but I'm gonna take that. At least I'm in the right lane, makes it easy. So we got the bridge up again. It's like going over towards Palm Beach. That bridge is open, so it must be a big boat going through it, but because that bridge is pretty tall. But so now I'm stuck in traffic. Hopefully they don't say something. I don't think they will. Well, last time they did, but I just messaged them back. Hey, look, there's a train. This time it's a bridge. So when you're downtown West Palm, you got two obstacles. You got bridge and you got a train. And the Bright Line runs pretty often. I don't know how often the bridge just opens. It's probably just random, depending on when a boat's coming through. Well, that's the two obstacles you got when you work downtown West Palm Beach, because you got a train, which is over here, and then you got the bridge. So trying to get from one spot to the other can be kind of a hassle. Now it's going down, so pick them up and then drop them off. All right, so I dropped that lady off. She was really nice. She was working out here or something, but she was real nice. Told her what I was doing, and she got the card to hopefully follow the channel. But I had a ride pop up for like $65 to go down to Miami, and it was a comfort ride. I turned it down because I'm like, I'm not going to Miami for $65 on a comfort trip, because it's just not worth it. So waiting for another ride. That's the problem with having comfort on it, does that. Look at this house. It's super nice, but you can't even really, got the hedges and stuff. It's crazy. So now you can see some of these houses, but I gotta be careful because I don't really want to show too much of it. It's not I don't know. They probably don't care. Maybe they're trying to sell it. Who knows? I just give you guys a little glimpse of some of the stuff you get to see over here. And I think a lot of people do like the idea. You got that really nice house. Wow. Crazy houses. Even she said it was kind of slow over here, so it's just how it is sometimes. That's like a subdivision. But then you got that house, which is crazy. Can't even see it. When you can't see the house because it's got a wall and other stuff, guarantee you it's probably a really nice house. But besides that, waiting for another ride. I just would have taken $65. Now, if it would have been a Premier ride or something, I'd have done it. But that's the thing too, is a lot of people got money, but they don't use it. I don't know what that place is, but it could be a neighborhood or that could be a house. I really have no clue. I only like driving around in there unless I'm dropping somebody off, because I don't want them thinking, what are you doing? What are you, listen, I'm just working, and that's Ubering and filming at the same time. I just try to be respectful to people though, I really do. I respect people's privacy. That's why you don't see me post these videos on there, because I had the dash cam off the whole time. Because because if you put it on there, people get mad. People might especially women, they'll be like, oh, I'm not dressed up to be on camera. You know how they get. And they might look fine. You'd be like, you look great. There's nothing wrong with you. But you know how a woman is. So one thing why they might get mad, and two, people just don't want to be on there. Maybe, you know, a lot of people don't go on there, so we got to be respectful for it. I mean, I don't really get any kind of crazy I don't get any type of crazy stuff that happens that'd be like, oh, you get so many views or something. Now I just have normal rides and stuff, and I don't want to record people's conversations, because people do say stuff that they might not want other people to know, or they might be with somebody they don't want people to know they're with, in a sense. Like, you know, you never know, guys with some girl that might not be his wife, he might be married, so you don't want to get somebody in trouble either. Like, you know, I was talking to my parents about it the other day. They're like, yeah, what if somebody's out there on a date with, and it's not his wife, you know, you could ruin a marriage like that. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't, that's not what I'm trying to do. Which, I mean, it's none of my business, I don't care, but the whole point is this, is like, if you post something like that, you could expose something that people didn't want to see. So that's what I'm going at that. Me personally, I don't care what you're a girl, I don't care what you do. It's got nothing to do with me, I don't care. I'm not here to tell anybody what you're doing is right or wrong. Unless you're giving away information about what I'm trying to do that's misleading, then that's when I jump in and kind of say, look, that's not really what you should do. Because when you tell people stuff, you need to kind of know what you're talking about. But let me go. All these shops too, it looks a lot different during the daytime. You got all these little places. You got all the trees. Those trees look really cool on both sides when you're coming on this island. I don't know what they really call this island either. I just always know it as A1A. And you got that I like the little shrubbery on the side, or what's not shrubbery, whatever it's called. Vines, whatever, I like it. Now they got the bridge up again. This is crazy. But I'm gonna wait, because I ain't got nothing else to do. But you can see all the traffic waiting for that bridge. A boat just came through. You know what it is? A lot of people are taking their boats out because they're off for the next couple of days, or families in town, or whatever, business meetings, you never know. You got the match coming up, but I'm not going to do it because there's traffic. So, and then you got to airline 52 miles for $30. They could keep it. I'm not doing that. I'll do Premier. I'm not, even though that's the airport, that's half the price. I'm not doing it. It's a holiday weekend. Price should be a lot higher. Like, normally I'd take something going to the airport, but if I take that's training the algorithm that I'm going to take it for less. I'm not doing it. There is sometimes where, even though it's something okay, I want to go there, there's sometimes where you just kind of got to stand your ground and say, look, I'm not taking it. Because if I do, Uber will send me prices like that for more often. Like, oh, you're going to take it now? Okay, good. I'm not doing it. It's great. It's going to the airport. It was going to Fort Lauderdale Airport. That'd have been nice, but I'm not doing it for $29. Literally 20 miles or $20. It's not even $1 a mile. Well, so I'm getting some crazy offers from Comfort, and I'll be honest with you, I ain't doing it. It was like $29 to go 50 something miles to the airport, but sometimes you can't, just because it's the airport. I don't take it because if it's too crazy, because then the algorithm will know, oh, you'll take that, I'm gonna give it to you from now on, that's the price. So I have to deny it. Yeah, I was going to the Fort Lauderdale Airport, probably be nice, but not for that much. I'll wait for a Premier ride or an XL ride that pays better, because that definitely, the Comfort's not always really worth it. I'm super picky with it. Now, I've done them here where they weren't that much, but it wasn't that far of a drive, and it was actually worth it. But when it comes to, when it lowers that price a lot, and it's a holiday, airport's going to be busy. I know people got to pay to travel, so why am you're going to not pay me? Well, don't worry about it, Uber. I won't take it. Somebody else can. Because at least I have other options. That's the good thing about it. But having the higher options does limit you sometimes also. But that's just how it is. It's whatever. Trying to I might end up going down to Boca or something, because it might be busier down there, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I was thinking about trying to get something to eat, but to be honest with you, I ate a power bar earlier this morning. I don't really need anything to eat. It's more I just get bored sometimes and I want to take a break, so I'll just go eat something. But that's why I got a water, so I don't have to spend money buying energy drinks. My mouth gets dry, so I gotta have something to drink. But at least with the water, I can just kind of sip it. I'll just sip it, That way my mouth's not super dry. But at the same time, I'm not drinking a million different drinks. Because one, I don't want to spend the money, and two, I feel like dealing with it. So, hey, I did it for a while, but I got to cut back. That's why. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a busy day. I'm at like 693. I got to make more than 150 bucks today. I'm really kind of struggling these past couple days, and I'm thinking it's just West Palm Beach, because even the lady I just had that I made that money off of, she was like, it just kind of dead. So well, I should have jumped on 95. I wasn't even paying attention. I'll just take US 1 down. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna turn around. I'm going down there. I keep getting all these scam people calling me. I don't know anybody from any of those areas, so my whole point too is I won't answer the phone. Because if it is maybe somebody, I won't answer it, because I'll be like, all right, if it's really that important, you're going to leave a message, and then I'll call you back. But otherwise, it's just a bunch of scam. I don't really think about changing my phone number, but I don't know how much that'll help either. So we'll see. Eventually, I might do it. But for now, I'm just trying to get all this other stuff situated. And then these people don't know what they're doing. That's what I was getting all night long. I'm not gonna do it. It's not that far, but it's just not worth it. So $5. I have to do a million trips just to make 50 bucks. I'm not doing it. I'm trying to hold off. Sometimes it's better to hold off and get something that's actually worth it. So I'm gonna get on 95. I'm gonna go hit up Boca today, man. West Palm, I think it's gonna be slow. I need to make some money, so I'm gonna go hit up Boca area, and then, you know, Lighthouse Point's right there. So even if I gotta go to Fort Lauderdale, I might just do it just to make sure I make some money, because I need to make $200-300. I got a couple things I need to pay, so I need to make the money to do it, and then I gotta do just keep working tomorrow. If I make $200-300, this will be a long day. Gotta find somewhere to grab something to eat tomorrow though. But I'll just eat a power bar, and it don't really matter. It's just, oh, you gotta be kidding me, I'm in the wrong lane. I took Comfort off. Now I'm gonna head towards Boca. I'm jumping on 95 just to be faster. I got Premier on in XL, so now I'll get down there. I should get some Premier rides, some XL rides. Maybe I'll get one to the airport, because the airport probably gonna be somewhat busy, but at the same time, it's just one of those things where I hate getting behind these stupid dump trucks, because they always have. And in this city, it doesn't want to let me in. Thank you. I'm right here in Boynton, getting off at Woolbright Road. I'm going to get over to US 1 and just kind of go down there, because I have good luck getting rides in that area. So I'm going to try it. It is kind of early, but people might be going to lunch. I mean, people probably really ain't got to work today. I mean, if, you know, like most normal, I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but like if you're not working in a restaurant, if you're not doing Uber or something, I'm sure some stores might be open, but so it's going to be, people are going to be on like a vacation type thing. So people might be out shopping. They might be last minute doing this. So I should be able to get some rides. We'll see how it goes. Now you can see traffic's a little bit busier. People are probably now trying to get to wherever they're going for Thanksgiving or whatever. So it's usually kind of busy this time of the year. I'm just so much more used to Jacksonville, and then West Palm Beach is just kind of dead, so I'll give up on it today. I did it yesterday. It's just, I got to make money. Just point blank period, I got to make some money. And it's just, you know, sometimes it's not as easy. Palm Beach got a lot of money. It's just not that busy. And then when I got passengers, kind of confirm it, because they're doing like, I don't know what business she did, but she's confirming that too. Well, then obviously I wasn't wrong, so I got the feeling it's time to go to a different spot that I know is somewhat busier and make some money, because so what the whole point of this doing is to make money. It'd be nice once I could do some private rides, maybe get some clients, so I can not always, I don't want to be so dependent on this app to dictate how much money I make, you know, but I have to do it the right way too. So it's just one of them days. It's just a nice day today. Hopefully Thanksgiving's a nice day too. Hopefully it's not like raining or anything, but this time of the year you don't get a lot of rain down here, because it's more like the summer. It rains every afternoon. But I know there's a lot of people that are probably going to go out to eat. There's a lot of people that are probably in town, tourists that are on a vacation. A lot of people went on a cruise, which is kind of cool. So we'll see what happens. So hopefully my sister and all them are having fun. I'm sure they are. They're on a cruise. I doubt you could not have fun on a cruise unless you were like sick or something. But don't know. I feel like I got some in my eye. But yeah. So we'll see. I'm about to go down here to Boca. Try to make some. We got a $11 ride, so I'm waiting to go. For some reason, Uber's got me backwards. For some reason, but I'm gonna take them, see what happens. I dropped that guy off. Now I'm at like 17 bucks. It was only like three and a half miles. Made like what, $11. So wasn't too bad. That's where the Premier is just so much better, because you're still not going that far, but you get paid a lot more, and it just makes a huge difference. Because even though XL is supposed to pay more than like Comfort and Uber, you still drive whatever you're paying, get $5. With Premier, you're going to get more than that. So it's just a lot. It's just better to get it when I can, because it makes a huge difference. So going back over to, because I'm not that far, just going back to where I was at, trying to work my way in that area, because I know there's a lot of good rides over there. I don't know this area too out west as much, so I'm just going to stay along the beach where a lot of the hotels are, a lot of the shops are. You got Atlantic and all that stuff, so people will be out shopping, eating, getting groceries, doing all kinds of stuff. So who knows? Wouldn't be surprised to get some XL rides where people got a bunch of groceries or something. But I'm at like $17. Yes, 18 bucks, 2 trips. Ain't too bad. It's slow, but ain't too bad. And that's the stuff XL wants to. Now they want to start playing those games too. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to drive 9 miles to take you 2 miles. Somebody else is way closer. Which is weird to see that on an XL ride, because normally that's just Uber. But I guess they're not happy with what people are paying for XL. I don't know. It's crazy. XL costs more. Not always, but it usually does. But still waiting for a trip. Get back over here and get some decent ones. Shouldn't be too bad. Got it. I've been waiting for a ride too. I actually stopped. Got something to eat, like a little snack wrap at McDonald's. Had to surge for literally like probably 5 minutes, and then still just now got a ride. But hey, it works out. $14 Premier ride. They got all these people flying up because I think what I'm gonna do is get a Publix sub, because I only got to get a half. It's too big to. I used to could eat a whole one, but there's a Publix up here. I think I'm gonna do it just because I am kind of hungry, man. It's still early, but I know our Publix right here. It's a good spot to start. I eat a lot of subs. I like subs. I like salad subs. I mean, Chinese food, pizza, but you ain't gonna see me like chicken. Really care less for chicken. They ain't never gonna see me at a Popeyes or KFC, because I'm not trying to eat no chicken. I get a chicken sandwich sometimes because I don't feel like eating a burger, but I don't even really care to do that often. I eat more subs like Jimmy John's, not Larry's, but Jersey Mike's. I eat all those tons, but I love Panera too now. Panera is awesome. I get a salad there with some chicken noodle soup. I eat the same stuff everywhere I go. I don't know why. I just don't care to try something different. It's just easier. But I think I'm gonna go get a sub from Publix, unless I get some crazy ride before then. So I'm at like $32 off of 3 trips. It's just kind of a boring day. Like everybody get in the car, like they didn't speak English. The last guy, he was on like a phone call. And then a guy before that, or lady for that I talked to. But the last people, it's just you get in those modes where you don't talk to anybody, so it's kind of nice, but at the same time it gets you out of that mode. So when you do get somebody that's nice, wants to talk or whatever, or maybe you get a long trip to the airport, it's hard to get back in that mood to, hey, talk and be cheerful, because you're kind of just going through the motions. Like you ever go to work, you just not feeling it, and you're still there, still working. You just kind of just going through the motions. That's what I feel like right now. And it's not like I'm tired or any of that. It's just because some of those rides just kind of get you get you like that because nobody says nothing, or they're busy doing something, or they don't speak English, and it's like, all right, well, now I'm so used to doing that, it's hard to kind of get back in that mode. But I'm at $32. We got all these surges. I told you we're kind of busy. Look at that. Fort Lauderdale, Boca, all that is crazy right now. So I'm working down there because Palm Beach, nothing. So I'm going towards Delray, Boca, all that stuff. Hollandale, or Lighthouse, not Hollandale. Hollandale's way too far. But I'm gonna work this whole area the next couple days. I think it's gonna be busier than West Palm Beach is. Now after Thanksgiving, Palm Beach might pick up again, but it's just not that busy. What's crazy is I passed a Publix. There's probably 10 Publixes within 20-mile radius. I'm trying to figure out where to go. I'm just sitting there for a second. Got a lot of traffic and stuff, but really trying to see where to go. I had like an XL ride pop up, but it was like 3 miles on the street, drop them off like a quarter mile for like $5. It's like, I'm tired of doing like 5-hour trips. Like, give me something a little bit. I don't mind doing them sometimes, but I've only got $32. $5 not really helping me out. I'm trying to. What I probably need to do is go back to that Publix, because I always get a good ride over there, and see if I can't snag something to Fort Lauderdale or something, because this area is gonna be pretty busy. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep driving down there, see what I grab. Hey, what? It's kind of worn me out a little bit, because I've only had like 5 hours of sleep 2 nights in a row. I'm feeling it a little bit. Feel a little just blah, because I'm not really getting anything, and so it's really kind of wearing me down. But I just can't afford to take days off or take a break. I literally gotta make $200-300. I got stuff I gotta pay. That's why this thing gets so tiring sometimes, because it's literally like, people are like, oh, you should take a day off. Why? I can't. I really can't take a day off. Like, I'm actually regretting Saturday when I got to pick them up, because they want to go to the swap shop, and they're going to want to do this and that, and it's like, I got to make money. I don't have time to, my life doesn't involve being able to do anything fun. All it involves is work, because I just don't make enough money all the time to have that time. So it's just kind of like hard. And somebody had said something a while back, oh, just get a part-time job. How? I'm traveling. Like, it's just, I just have to do all this until I can start making enough money. It's just one of those sacrifices, but it does kind of wear you down. It does get a little tiring, but I mean, it's all good. I'll sleep tonight when I get back. I gotta edit some videos, but I can wake up early and do it tomorrow. But I gotta work tomorrow too. Like, I gotta go drive around tomorrow, because it'll be busy. I gotta make some money. It says Delray Place. It's right here. It's like Chick-fil-A, Trader Joe's. There's a bunch of little, there's Duffy's. Like, this is like the main little spot. This is right past Atlantic. This is Linton Road, so this is like one of the main roads for Delray, Boynton, Boca kind of an area. You could go straight to 95 right there. It's one of the exits. Now, did have a surge out there at the island, but I'm not going out to the beaches. I'm just hitting US 1, trying to see if I snag a ride somewhere. Because I was even on the other side of 95, where a lot of the subdivisions are. I didn't get none over there either. I mean, it might be kind of dead. I might just have to keep going farther south until I find something. But I'm definitely not going to, got to get gas somewhere. See, it keeps wanting me, I'm not driving backwards. And I'm not doing it for $5. Like, $5 trips, you can make money, but if I've already made some money and doing them, that's great. But in the beginning, like, I don't want to do 100 people and then make $50. Like, I'm trying to, make some money first. I need to get over $100, then I'll do some of those mixed in, but it ain't really worth it right this second. And that's literally all that's popping up in this area, so I got to get away from this area. I literally got to get down towards Boca and try to get farther, better trips. I need a good airport trip. I need to go one to the airport, Premier, and then pick somebody up Premier from the airport. But I don't want to Miami either. I don't want to go to, I'll go to Fort Lauderdale. I just don't want to go to Miami. Miami's too much of a pain, too much traffic, and I don't feel like dealing with all that. But I'm over here in Boca now, so I'm gonna keep going south till I start getting something good pops up. So I'm still down here in Boca. I'm heading towards, I might have to go to Fort Lauderdale. I'm heading over to this Publix. I always get a good ride at this Publix. But because I really got to make like at least 200 hours a day or 300 hours. I really got to make some money. It's a little stressful sometimes. I might have turned Comfort on, but half the stuff I'll get for that's trash. Even XL, same way. Maybe I should go donate blood, get $20 gift certificate for, what is it for? Oh, it's a Publix gift card. Actually, I probably could use that, to be honest with you. I could buy some groceries. But I ain't gonna do it because it'd take too long. But it's kind of frustrating because I might have to just go down Lauderdale because West Palm's too slow. All this too slow, but oh well. We'll see what happens. So I left Publix because it's so crowded. I didn't want to take a spot. People are trying to shop just because I'm doing whatever. But yeah, literally, I got one Comfort ride, but it was like drive 2 miles, drop off 2 miles for $8. But then I seen surges pop up, so I'd figure I'd drive a little bit farther south towards the higher surges, and maybe I could catch me a $10, $11 surge to add on top of my premier ride. And I'm trying to get down farther so I can get some gas because gas is too expensive up here. But I don't know. I'm trying to get a ride, but right now it is not. See, look at that. You got a Comfort ride, and I'm not gonna take it because it's going to the hospital. I'm not taking it. It's not a good sign going to that. It could be a nurse, but I don't know. I'll hold out for a different one because last thing you need something crazy from going to a hospital or something. Like, I've picked up Premier Ride from the hospital, but still, you never know. The Hen and the Hog, that place looks pretty busy. You see the little place, but see if I can't catch a ride. See that sign says Boca Raton. I don't even know if you could probably see it. Historical museum, but I'm right here downtown Boca, like literally Sample. No, that's Palmetto Park Road, so that's where it is. Forget where Sample Road is. Part of it somewhere. It's like Yamato, Sample, and so Comfort Reserve to the airport. I'm not doing that. It's a reservation. It's 25 miles. I'm not doing that. So Uber wants me to go to the airport. Pay me to go to the airport, man. That's 3 times you give me a ride for the airport. That's not worth it. And it was a reservation, so it should have paid more. So let them not be able to get the reservation. That's how I feel about that sometimes. This one, I'm gonna take it. It probably won't give it to me, but like the reservation, somebody canceled it because it wasn't worth it or they couldn't get to it. But Uber will send it back to me if it wants me to take it. It'll pay me more money for it. But I ain't worried about it. This thing's taking so long to do it. Once it makes up its mind, if it gives it to me, yeah, see? Like almost to it, but I'm not. Luckily, I can get around to it. I got 2 lights, but I hate when it takes time like that because then you can pass where it's at. See, Comfort reservations usually or used to pay more money, like at least $1 a mile, if not more, because they want to make sure they get that ride and people use them over Lyft. That reservation, obviously, somebody canceled or they couldn't get to it because they're on another trip that Uber gave them and it took too long or whatever, right? Well, it sends it to me. Well, it's not my fault. Whoever couldn't take them or nobody picked it up and you're not paying me enough. Yeah, it's going to the airport, but it's like 45-minute drive for $20. I'm not doing it. Like Uber's 3rd time has tried to send me reservations or airport trips that were Comfort that weren't paying that good, and it's a holiday, so it should be paying good. So I've had to decline them all because show Uber, look, I'm not going to take it unless it's good. Like, usually those short ones I take that weren't quite as good, it's not a holiday, but it's a holiday. They're making more money. They're charging those people. I want to go to the airport, but I want to go to the airport with a good ride and at least make it worth it. And then it's 45 minutes for 20 bucks. That's not worth it. If it was like 30, 40 bucks, it'd be different, but it just don't make no sense. Uber's really playing games on a holiday. It's gotten worse when it comes to the airport. That's why I don't sit and wait for rides at the airport. So they canceled. But, oh well. Probably changed their mind. I'm not going way out there for $11. So now I gotta do a U-turn. I got a reservation or a cancellation fee. They must not need to go where they're going. But hey, don't matter to me. We got some nice homes right there. Some nice houses. But I'm trying to do a U-turn so I can go back farther south again. Now I'm gonna get me a Premier ride going south. You know what I'm gonna do? Might just turn comfort off. That's what I might do. I'm gonna turn comfort off for a minute. Force it to give me a Premier or XL ride. So I'm gonna get me a smoothie. I lost a $1.75 surge because it was so like stuck. I log it off. I get this smoothie, drink it, kind of take a break, let the app kind of reset itself, and then turn it back on. Like, it's a $1.75 surge. It's not really anything. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm in Lighthouse Point, so I'm back down there by Fort Lauderdale. Should be busy. So I'm gonna take a break for a second. It's like 3 o'clock. Get the smoothie because I need some energy, but I don't want to drink an energy drink. I want to get an energy boost, and I want like a meal so I don't have to eat something. And kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because at least drinking that, it's not like drinking an energy drink or I gotta drink a lot of liquid or whatever. It's just more just a actual meal. It's healthy and give me a little energy boost because I'm getting a little blah, and then go from there. I'm trying to figure out where this place is because I don't really know where it's at. People honk. Well, go, because you're sitting there. I can't turn. My radius is not that good. People are just idiots. Most everybody's in a rush. Then one time when you're wanting to honk at me because you don't know what you're doing. Alrighty, it is slow. I'm over here in Lighthouse Point. I stopped and got a shake, or not a shake, but a smoothie, because I needed some energy, which I got a little energy at work, and it was actually good. It was kind of filling. I like smoothies. Tons of surges. I got Comfort on. I got Premier on. I got XL on, and I ain't got nothing at all. So it's crazy. And I guarantee if I throw Uber on there, you get some crazy rides. Want to see what they look like? Let's see what Uber has to offer, because I guarantee you it's trash. And this stupid thing keeps coming on. Oh wow, I'm not even getting any Uber rides. I'm online. See, there must be something wrong. You know what I gotta do? I'm gonna turn the app on and off. Alright, so I turned the phone off, turned it back on, because sometimes you gotta reset it, because it wasn't giving that. Like, if I put Uber on there and ain't no rides popping up and there's surges everywhere, there's a glitch in the I was gonna say a glitch in the matrix. No, there's a glitch in the phone or in the app, and it doesn't need it's not like it needs to be updated, because it would have said it when I would have signed out. It would have said you need to update the app now. Yeah, no, there is, nope, there is nothing. So what I am going to do is update all these other crazy things that have nothing to do with Uber. So now I'm going to go to Uber driver. Why has it got me? Hold up. Why has it logged me out? I don't know why I was logged out. That's crazy. It made me scared for a second, because I'm like, something's not right. If I gotta log out, something's wrong, because I don't trust it, you know? See, when I go offline, it does all the... I'm not taking the UberX ride, so I gotta turn it off now. It's working, or that's comfort. It's working, but it was all messed up. I still ain't got a Premier hourly, but I'm thinking that's probably more so when I get Uber Black starts to work. Oh, I lost my $1.75 surge. Oh, darn. No, I really could care less about the $1.75. It ain't gonna make a difference. But see, now I got comfort on, I got Premier on, I got XL on, and I got hourly on, and I ain't got nothing. But I'm gonna go a little bit farther south because it is Lighthouse Point. Which actually, you know what? No, I gotta go. I was gonna say go to the island. Look at that. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it because that's the closest one to an actual good amount of money. See, the other ones were literally way less. That one I'm taking. Oh, wait a second. You gotta be kidding me. I think I'm going to Miami. That's not good. That's not what I want to do. Dang it. Dang it. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what? I'm just gonna... Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I did not want to go to Miami. The only problem is I need the money. So you know what? We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna... Shoot. I was literally thinking about canceling. But I feel bad if I do cancel. Come on, thing. Stupid. I feel bad if I cancel because they're going to the airport. I'm just gonna do it. And then I'm gonna try to get a ride as far back as I can and just kind of deadhead back to Fort Lauderdale because I hate Miami. Hopefully traffic's not too bad. That just sucks because I really did not want to go to I really should just cancel that ride. I really should. Hopefully they're going to Fort Lauderdale. How far is the airport from here? You know what though? They could be going to Fort Lauderdale. I hope it is. I hope it is. Please be at Fort Lauderdale because I'll tell you what, I'm going to be mad if it's not. I'm going to be mad if it's not. I really am. So I do not want to go to Miami, but I gotta make some money. All right, so I dropped her off. I'm at $71. It was Miami Airport. I was afraid of it, but it's all good. She was going to Ireland. She was like, my boss, she had to go watch her boss. They got like a manor. She was like, I don't know why he's not flying on his jet. She was like, I don't want to be spoiled. I'm like, hey, that ain't spoiled. I understand. You don't have to deal with all this, especially if you got a private jet. I was like, but it's got to be something that's out of his control that if he ain't using it, because it's not the pilot. It's probably something with the plane or maintenance or something. Or it could be an airport, I don't know. But we'll see if we get a ride. This place is super packed. It took me like 10 minutes just to get to in here from like right when you turn over into like the airport where you kind of start to go to different directions. Yeah, it was super packed. This place is a madhouse. Everybody's trying to go wherever they're trying to go, but it's all good. It gives me more time to try to catch a ride. I feel like I'm about to, I don't know, man. This is crazy. So many people. Everybody's trying to leave. Like, I feel like I'm about to get, like, I'm trying to get out to the other side. I don't know. I really don't, but hopefully I catch a ride, a good one, a Premier ride, or a XL. I want a Premier ride. The stadium, dun, 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 dun. Stadium. I don't know what stadium that is. It's the city of Miami, Florida. It doesn't even say. It just says all that, some stadium or something. So I dropped that lady off. I didn't get a ride. So I went to Target. I had to get a data cable thing to transfer my media files, and I was hoping that some of this traffic would die down, but it's not. I hate Miami. Miami sucks. Like, literally, I can't stand Miami. I hate it. It sucks. Like, it's just crazy traffic. It's just annoying. I just hoping to try to get a ride. I should have left comfort on. I would have got one, but I didn't want to. I thought it was said Fort Lauderdale. I didn't want to cancel on the lady because when you got somebody going to the airport, if you cancel on them, it's kind of an inconvenience to them, and it's a little bit more serious because they're going to the airport. So that's why I didn't do it. I just seen the airline, and when I thought about it, I said, hold up, because I'm looking at a distance and I'm thinking, well, 30 miles or whatever. I was like, I'm not in Boca anymore, you know, I'm in actually like Lighthouse Point, so the airport's not that far. And I'm like, dang, I know I just went to Miami, and I really don't want to be down here, because I hate Miami. Miami sucks. There's too much traffic. People are rude. There's honk. It's just annoying. Like, you guys can have Miami. I don't want it. Like, I literally come down here for the ticket. I don't ever want to come back. I really don't. Like, I hate Miami. It sucks. Now I got to figure out how to get out of here. But I'm just frustrated right at the moment because I don't really want to be here, and I don't know what to do. And I'm really going to have to do a U-turn, which I can do it. And there's plenty of time. Thank you. Because I got to get back out of here. Because I'm going in the direction of Cape Coral, and that's not, or Coral Gables. I don't know why I say Cape Coral, and I'm not trying to go to Coral Gables. I'm actually trying to get to just gonna have to go straight for a minute and then get over so I can get to 95. Because I'm not going to South Beach. I ain't doing none of that. I've been down here. I'm going back to Fort Lauderdale. I'm a deadhead it, lose some miles just to get back to Fort Lauderdale. I could care less. Sometimes it's just whatever. I took the trip by accident and messed me up. I was hoping to get a ride back. It didn't do it. So yeah, I mean, even if I would have got a ride, doesn't mean it was going back to Fort Lauderdale. I could have went all the way to Coral Gables, so it would have been more like, is it going to pay me enough? Or, I mean, I could have went to South Beach, but then I would have stuck in more traffic, and it would probably been more of a headache. I'm really tired of Miami. It's just, Miami sucks. You know what? I'm going to take this highway to get on 95, because it's just faster. Even though it's kind of taking me far to south, it doesn't matter. I just got to get up there, because I just want to get back to Fort Lauderdale's not that far, so it's not that big of a deal. But Miami, the traffic really irritates me, especially when you didn't really mean it. Like, nothing against that lady. She was nice. I made $35. It's great. But I just didn't want to be in Miami. Like, I'm tired of Miami. I got a ticket in Miami. Miami cost me a whole lot of money. It didn't really do me any good. I raised some money in Miami, though, so I ain't gonna lie about it. But actually, no, I didn't. That was Fort Lauderdale, so I take that back. Miami ain't really do much for me. And people from Miami might take offense to it, but it's, hey, it's my opinion. I hate Miami. It sucks. And there's a lot of people a lot of other Floridians feel the same way. Unless you're like born and raised in Miami, or you're down here because you're trying to, I don't know. You got all these people doing content down here too. I'm not trying to worry about that, because I don't care. I'm ready to get to Atlanta and do some content, so you guys see something different. I will be in Atlanta for about a month. I am. I'm going to be in Atlanta that might even be a little bit longer than that. Then I'll be in Nashville. I'll be in Tennessee for like a month. I'll be in Nashville for like a month. Then I'll be in South Carolina. But when I am in the States, I'm going to do Savannah for a week, maybe two. Because I could literally just do Savannah like days at a time and drive back to Jacksonville, but I don't want to put the miles on the car, because it is kind of a far distance. I think, actually, tell you the truth though, driving to Savannah would be like me driving to Orlando when it comes to mileage in time, but I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather just stay there so I can stop. Like right now, if I was in Hollandale, it'd be so much easier just to, all right, I can still work good. No, now I got to drive back to Fort Lauderdale, which is fine because I'm going to work there, because it's been slow. West Palm Beach is slow. Should have probably stayed in, Fort Lauderdale. And it would have been easier to pick my family up, because I would have been literally like right there, and I could have probably dropped some of their stuff. No, I couldn't have done all that because it would have been too much of a headache. I was saying I could have dropped their stuff off and then drove around while they were doing whatever they were doing, but it wouldn't work out because you know, I've tried to stay in an area for people before, and you just can't do it. Like, you literally, that's when Uber sends you the great rides, that unicorns, and you can't. And if you're gonna stay in an area for somebody, they're gonna have to pay you hourly to stay there, and you really could just take maybe a couple rides or just sit there. I mean, that's what they're paying you for. I mean, you could do a couple bar hopping trips, but then sometimes you never know. People will be like, oh, I didn't put in the other thing yet, I gotta go over here too, or something. And I hate to be the person to be like, I can't do it, because I'm not like that. But if you're paying me hourly and I was just trying to just kill some time and make maybe a few dollars, yeah, I'd have to be like, no. But there's that skyline of Miami again. Even though we've seen it a million times. And you've probably seen it a million times on YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff. So, but hey, I'll show it to you one more time, because I'm not going to be down here till I do that ticket till I got court. Which I got to call Monday and find out. Yeah, whenever I get court on, I'll be down here to do the court. I should have the commercial insurance, so I'll do some Uber Black down here for a day or two, but I'll probably stay. Honestly, I'll probably stay in Fort Pierce, because there's no point in me paying for a room. You know, just drive down there, do it, and then whatever. Because there's no point in me paying extra money for no reason. I mean, I've got to save money sometimes that I can. Like, I hope people don't think like, oh, I got all this money. Listen, I ain't got a whole lot of money. I'm not really making no money from the channel. I barely, you see what I'm making doing Uber. I'm having a tough time doing that, and my bills are a lot more than what they used to be when I was doing this channel before all that. Like, I added a lot more stress to my pocketbook, or not pocketbook, to my wallet compared to what it was before. But I did it for a reason, and you know, so you gotta take risk. Gotta take risk. Now I'm just talking way too long. And now it's raining, but hey, it's all good. Try to make some money. I'm at $71.40. I'm over here in Fort Lauderdale. I had to drop that lady off at the airport. That last trip was like $35, but I was in Miami. I didn't get a ride. I had Premiere on at XL. I didn't do Comfort. I probably would have got one with Comfort or whatever, but I didn't feel like doing it. So it was another wasted trip to Miami, and had to deal with the traffic. It's such a frustration, but whatever, you know. So now we'll work Fort Lauderdale, try to make some money. I need to make like $200. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's busy. Hopefully I make some money. Got to turn Comfort on, go hit some of the tours, because it's probably busy over there. So we'll see what happens. Got to make some money, because West Palm's dead. What a stressful job this can be sometimes. It's just so, like, you just never know what's going to happen. And that's a bad thing sometimes. But it's all good. I mean, you know, it's whatever. It is whatever. So I'm going to try, see if I can't make some money. See what happens. But I'm at like $70. So I need to make like another $130, $150, $200 would be great. $300 would be great. But I've only done 4 trips. But, because I was just getting like 4-hour rides in Boca, and then I got that trip, and then I got stuck in traffic, and then it was just nothing but hassle trying to get back. I didn't want to stay in Miami. I wasn't dealing with Miami. It was a pain. So we'll see what happens. Well, hopefully it should be a good night, man. And then, hey, tomorrow should be a good day too. Make some money. I mean, I'm going to be working all day, so if you need a ride, you're in Fort Lauderdale or Boca or one of them areas, Palm Beach, all that, I'll be out and about. I'll probably give you a ride. Now that's busy, but that don't really mean nothing. That's all Uber, so it don't really matter. Now it's like I'm not getting any rides. I got Comfort on. It's just weird. I hate how Uber does this sometimes. It's like my thing. There we go. Going to Miami Beach. I'm not doing it. See? I'm not doing it. I'm not going to Miami. And not going down there. I don't care. It's too much traffic, too much of a headache. I'm not doing it. I'll go north, but I am not going down to Miami. Just came from there. I ain't dealing with it. Somebody else will take them, not me. They might have a hard time trying to find somebody to take them, though, too, to tell you the truth, because who wants to deal with all that? somebody that, like me in the beginning, that didn't really know, like, knows better now, or somebody that's just going back. That's the thing. Like, what if you're going back to Miami? You know. And I hope it don't think I'm going back, because it knows I haven't been working down there. I just literally, today's the first day I've been down there since I left. I've been in Boca and West Palm and Fort Lauderdale. But whatever. There's got to be more rides around here besides just somebody wanting to go to Miami. Because look at all that. That's all lit up. Look at that. Huge surge. And why? It's probably because it's raining. This is the first time it's rained in a while. But I don't care. So I might go get me an energy drink, because I haven't. I went to the bathroom at Target, but I've actually been pretty good because I haven't been drinking like that, but kind of feel a little bit tired. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to buy an energy drink. I don't need it. That way I ain't got to stop either. That's one thing I'm not going to be doing pretty much, is drink a lot of energy drinks, so I won't be stopping as much anymore. I did it kind of in the beginning as a joke. Plus, I was just drinking a lot of energy drinks, but I just kind of played into it. But I won't be doing it now. Plus, I don't need it. $5. I'm just gonna do it just because I need a ride. I cleaned the car out, like vacuumed it out. But the thing is now it's not going to. It's raining, so that means people's shoes, stuff gonna be dirt, wet. But not really, because it's all dirt or ground or whatever you want to call it, cement or pavement, whatever, right? But after so many people, I got to stop just to make sure. Because if it is, well, vacuum it out real quick, keep it clean. And this stupid things, I don't know why it started to work now, the auto stop, but it's driving me nuts. So I don't know, whoever came up with this, let me stop your car while you're at the red light. It's the most annoying thing in the world. It does you no good, doesn't save me any gas. It does nothing but it's just an annoyance. As much as I stop and go. Whoever invented that, thank you. Because it's the most annoying thing you've ever invented. And I'm not like annoyed or aggravated or not. I just said, but that does kind of drive me nuts. See, little things bother me. Bigger things don't really bother me. Little stuff like that absolutely drive me nuts. Literally, absolutely drive me nuts. Like if I lose something, man, I never get so mad in my life if I lose something. I don't know why. It bothers me so much to lose something. It really does. Especially if I know where it's at or I just had it. It drives me insane. But it's all good. That's just a little fun fact about me. If you care or not, I don't know. It don't matter. I still share it. It's whatever. So let me go pick up these people. Drop those people off. I got another comfort ride, and it's like $8.93. So I'm gonna go pick them up. They were from Chicago. They're like, yeah, it's like 5 degrees when we go home on Monday. I'm like, wow, that's a huge difference than here. See, that's the thing about Fort Lauderdale. That's why I like Fort Lauderdale, is because you get a lot of people from the U.S. and nothing against people from other countries. Nothing against. I don't want to make it. Definitely don't want to seem like that, but you get a lot of people from like the U.S. It's like a more laid-back vibe here. Miami's more like it's gonna break your wallet. You gotta have a lot of money, and then everybody's kind of like trying to compete with everybody else in a sense. I mean, it's really it is how it is. I'm just down there trying to drive, but I don't know, man. I could just tell from the people. You could tell a lot about people from when you pick up just the way they talk or if they interact and you can't always. And that's not always true either, because some people have their days and I have my days. So you can't always really just judge somebody on one interaction. Somebody has a bad day or something going on, you can't really be like, oh, this is how that person is just because the one time you meet them. So that's not always true either. You got to give people at least 2 or 3 chances, and then you might be like, all right, well, this is how this person is or whatever. But people have their days. I have my days. I'm not perfect, but I do like working around here. It's just these little trips get a lot. Like that was an XL trip, and it was like $6-7, which is better than the 5-hour ones I was getting in Boca. But this is a comfort ride. I'm picking her up at, I think it's the hotel across from Pier 66. Actually, no, I'm picking her up at a hotel or something. I think I know where this place is. I think it's a her. It says Tracy, but it could be a guy too, I think, right? And then the guy or girl's name, I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong thing. But pick them up and give them a ride down the road. Now, because it's raining, I might get a little busy, so I might make it start getting some. I'm at $80. I need to make $200. I really do, because I got to pay my last payment for my rideshare endorsement, because that will be canceled here in about 3 weeks or so when I switch over to commercial. And then I got to make car payment. You know, like I got bills. That's why it's stressful, and that's why I have to work. Like tomorrow, it'd be nice to take off and just kind of edit some videos, watch some TV, watch some football, hang out with some people, whatever, right? Drink, whatever, right? No, I'm going to be driving around because I have to make some money. I have no choice. Like I literally, if I get up early and drive around, if I make a good bit of money, I can like stop early and I can actually do some of that. But will that happen? Like, will I be able to? I don't know. It depends on how fast I make how much money. If I make a lot of money really quick, people tip me or whatever, I get good rides, then I will be able to quit early and I can like kind of enjoy the holiday, even though I'll be by myself. But we're gonna have to, you guys will find out because I'll be showing it, so we'll see. But I mean, I've always worked on holidays. It's not like, you know, I ain't trying to be like sound depressing, like, oh, feel bad for me. Don't feel bad for me. I chose to do it. Honestly, like, don't feel bad for me. Don't ever feel bad for me. Whatever I do is my choice. So, you know what? It's like, what is that? You make your bed, you gotta lay in it type thing or whatever saying. You know, they got a million different sayings. But let me go pick up this person. And looks like they're in the water right now. Maybe they're swimming, or they may be on a boat. That's a first, but it could just be the angle is doing it. I doubt they're in the water. I hope they're not in the water, because I don't have any towels. I took the one towel. I had a towel in the back. My stepmom had, because she had like tan or something on her legs. She's like, I didn't want to get on your seats. So I got like a leopard towel. So I was carrying it into the hotel with like with tripods, and I'm like, great, this probably looks like a 70s porno scene or something. I'm like, look, I'm not doing that type of content. I'm just literally just bringing this inside. And then I got to so I picked up that lady. You get a lot of ship people here, like yachters. She's lives on a yacht, big yacht. She's had to go get a computer, but she was telling me about all kinds. She was from South Africa. See, that's like the third person I picked up that lived and worked on a ship. And it's like living in a resort, hotel / restaurant type of thing. So definitely pretty interesting. I asked her a lot of questions. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to ask a million questions because she was kind of been up since 5 o'clock. But got a long ride. I was kind of bored. I really kind of interested. And sometimes I feel bad because I feel like I'm really interested. But at the same time, some people might not always be in the mood to talk, and then at the same time, I don't want to not talk, and then it'd be like a bored, awkward silence, and then people be like, well, you know, they want it because some people do. So sometimes you got to gauge it. So I try to ask her questions, but not like too fast, too much, because she'd been up since 5 o'clock in the morning, and she cooked dinner for all them, all this crazy, she gets all this stuff. Really nice lady, pretty cool. They're going to like St. Martin in a couple days. They're gonna be there for like weeks, and then they got the owners come on. It's crazy. See, that's why I tell you guys a lot of stuff. Like, I don't tell anything like personal about people, or like if I pick somebody up that might have that you might know for some reason. I don't really say their business in a sense, but I do give you an idea of who got in my car and what we talked about, who it was, and what the ride was like. That's what I try to do. So at least you kind of understand it, but sometimes you got to respect people's privacy. And another $6 one. I'm just gonna do it. Trying to make some money. That's probably what I'm gonna keep getting, but it's whatever. It's fine. It's not too many people in and out of the car. I do like to kind of meet these people. It was just like Boca. At least these are like $7, $8, $9. But when I was in Boca, they're like half a mile. It's XL, and then it's like 4 something. That kind of makes me mad, because those are comfort rides. XL should be more than that, and XL's giving me less money. So it's like XL's trying to be cheap, so I have to like not take them. So I tell Uber, like, I don't want that. It's too cheap. You got to pay me more. I know it's not that far, but at the same time, it's not Uber. It's XL. People are paying more money. I know they paid more than what you're paying me, so, you know, give me a cut. I want my cut. So I'm gonna go pick these people up at this, probably it's a restaurant, and probably take them back to their hotel. I'm assuming, or picking them at their Airbnb or hotel and taking them to a restaurant. It's one or the other. Trust me, it's one or the other. I know because I can tell from the area and I know where they're going. So I don't know exactly where they're going. It gives me an address, but it doesn't give me the business until, like, when you click at the bottom right here, it'll say it at the top. And sometimes it'll say the business, sometimes it won't. And then we're going to see what their preference is. Just cool temperatures. Well, that's good. At least they don't want quiet preferred. Because I'm like in that chatty mood now. I've actually like been talking to some good people, so I'm like in that mood to, because you'll get in the same way, like when you get all these people that don't want to talk, or they're busy doing whatever, or they don't speak English, or you don't speak that language, because I don't speak Spanish, so I can't like chat with the people. And nothing against them, but I don't know Spanish. That's when it gets you in the opposite, where you're like, don't want to talk. You're so used to not talk, especially longer trips when you've done them back to back. It's like, now I haven't been talking for so long, I feels hard to try to talk to somebody. And then sometimes you get a vibe when people get in, like say a girl gets in by herself. Sometimes she'll give me the vibe where I don't even say nothing, because I'll say hi, but I don't know if she wants to talk or not. So I kind of, get a little shy in a sense, because I'm like, I don't want to like bug her. I don't know if because some girls act kind of weird sometimes. Like, I don't know what other Uber drivers are like trying to hit on them. I'm not going to hit on you. I like that girl. That lady. She's like my age, but she was beautiful. But I'm not gonna hit on her. I'll just ask her questions because I was just curious about how her job is. I thought, how did you get into doing that? Like, that's kind of a cool job. I mean, she's not driving the ship, so it's like, how'd you get into it? If you're not driving the ship, obviously you don't have that kind of thing. So how'd you get into doing that? Like, it's always they knew somebody that does it or whatever. So it was pretty interesting. So let me go pick these people up. Kind of getting off course. Dropped off those people, so that price went up because they were taking longer, but it wasn't no big deal. So they were nice. I mean, it was just a quiet whatever ride. Just dropped them off. So now I'm just driving around waiting to get maybe a premiere ride or something, because I'll keep doing these little trips. But it's like I'm not really busy anymore now. It's like I want to make some money. If I could just make a quick $100 more, I would call it a night. Almost love to go eat some Mexican food, but I just can't. I ain't got the money. Like, I'm not hungry. Actually, I just want some chips and salsa. I should have went and bought food and put it in my thing, because I don't even think Walmart's open tomorrow. I ain't gonna have no food. But oh well. I got power bars. So let me see if I can get another ride. Alright, so I was standing there, I turned the app on. I accidentally hit it. I got an XL ride for like $12, so I gotta go pick them up. I don't know how much. I can't go out that way. I don't know. I took comfort off because I stopped, ate a piece of pizza. It was not like a good like piece of pizza. Now I'm trying to get out of here, but I accidentally hit the ride by accident. But it's $12, so I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna cancel it. Definitely ain't gonna cancel it. And then I'm at like, what am I at? I'm at $97, so I'll be at $110. So slowly getting there. That pizza place right there, it's right there by Target, Fort Lauderdale. What road is this? Oakland Park. Awesome, great. It's old Italian guys in there. It was good though. I didn't see pieces like because I didn't. Obviously, I'm not eating a whole piece of pizza, but they made me a piece, and it was like one of them big like New York style sliced pizzas. Man, that thing was awesome. So I recommend that place if you can go there. But let me go pick up these people. Funny how you turn off comfort and then you start getting Premier, you start getting XL rides. That's what I try to say, is if you leave all the tiers on when you're trying to focus on certain tiers, you're gonna get less of them, you're gonna get more of the bottom stuff. Now, I know certain areas I put comfort on because I gotta get it, but it definitely limit, like all I've been getting is comfort. And not once have I got an XL ride, not once have I got Premier. I turn off comfort, bam, XL ride immediately. And that makes a difference. Like, but sometimes the XL rides do kind of suck because they're like $4 and some change for half a mile, and it's like, look, I'm trying to drive and make some money, not just driving down the street $5 every day, you know. I mean, a lot of them people will tip sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, especially when it's XL, it's like, I should at least be making more than this. I feel like I'm doing Uber. Like, Comfort pays more than that sometimes, so it's frustrating. At least with Premier, you know you're getting $8.99. At least $8.99. Look at that boat right there. That thing is huge. Look at that house. Oh, that's a country club. Well, we might see some nice houses here when I pull down here, but I do got to kind of make it short because I don't want to pull up with the camera on and then turn it off when I pull in there. It doesn't make people feel uneasy, and I'm not trying to make people, even though people do kind of recognize me now, they're starting to still recognize me. I'm still not, listen, I'm not famous, not trying to say that, but people do know, because I put a lot of content out there. Whether they watch it necessarily, that's another story. But they've seen it, probably seen me talking about something stupid. They did a pretty good job with that house. But let me pick up this. It's pouring down rain. Dropped them guys off at Timber. They're young. They're like, I think they go to UF, or one of them does. They're like from here, I guess. It's pouring down rain. It kind of sucks. I hate when it rains like that because I need to check to see if the car's got a bunch of dirt in it or whatever. It's supposed to stop. I need to check to see if it's raining up towards like Delray, a little bit north, and maybe go up there because somebody keeps trying to order XL from right here, but I'm not doing it. Not for $5. I'm done with $5 trips. So it's like pouring down rain. So I'm gonna go back to West Palm. If I can get a few rides when I get up there, I'm gonna do them. Otherwise, I'm gonna take a break because I keep getting these like slow little things, and I'm trying to. It's pouring down rain, which seems like it's slowing down now, but it's supposed to rain more. It keeps kind of going on and off. I'm gonna go up to like Lighthouse Point and try it out. Well, it's raining, man. I'm over here right by the sea, so I'm gonna try do a couple rides. It sent me like some stupid XL ride, didn't give it to me, so I'm gonna try and do something because I might like 110, and it's raining. You got all this surge, but I'm in a surge, but I don't have a surge. I'm gonna go offline, go back online. See if I got a surge now. I gotta go get a surge. We'll see what happens. Now I got the surge. Now I got a surge. I was in that one little spot where I didn't get a surge. Now I got a surge. I'm about to get like $3 surge. That's why I'm surprised it didn't give me that trip, since I didn't have a surge, but whatever. I guess Uber's like, go get your surge, man. Go get it. Then we'll give you the trip. Maybe. Probably not. Now I'm at $1.50 watch. It's going to go up to like $3, but I'm trying to make some money. Try to make a little bit more money. Then I might go home because it's raining. Take a little break. Like, I ain't going to go to the gym. Literally just going to go home, edit a video, which is not much of a break, and relax, because tomorrow morning I'm going to be driving all day trying to make some money, because people are going to need rides, and I always work Thanksgiving, so I got nothing else to do. My mom had called me, but I told her I'd call her tomorrow. See, I'm at $2 surge. See what happens. So I got a ride. It's like 11:82 or something to Coconut Creek. So I'm probably just gonna take this one, and if I get another decent one after her, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel. Just call it a night. It's 10 o'clock. Hopefully tomorrow I can make $200-300 because I really need it. If I can make $200, I could just like kind of relax a little bit. It's like I'm close. I'm so close. So close. But we'll see what happens. I picked up that girl, somebody's guess. She was nice. She was really nice. She was actually really positive, really nice. And that was one of those rides that kind of boosts, make you feel a lot better than you felt before. Because I was kind of like wanting to quit. I mean, it wasn't like I made like $16. Now they want to give me this to the airport. I'm not going all the way down to Miami again. I'm gonna spend that much in gas. I'm not doing it, because last time it didn't give me a ride from the airport. And I'm gonna spend all that money in gas to go down there. It just gave me a ride. I was gonna go a little bit farther south for like $42. Wasn't Miami, and I took it and it didn't give it to me. And it wanted me to go to Port St. Lucie for like $52, which I thought about doing because I had the little screen for this camera. So I was gonna do it, but the miles, I was like, no, I'm training it still. Now it wants me to go to the airport because they're probably going international. I'm not doing it because, one, tons of traffic. And then if I go all the way to Miami and come all the way back, I literally spend, because I've already been down there once, I'm spending all that in gas to come back. I'm not doing it. Because I'm at 312 miles. I'll have to fill up. It's going to be $50. So all that money I made, I'm going to spend it. I might as well just save the miles in the gas and not drive down there. Something else will pop up, though. Because I only got XL and Premiere on. She was really nice, though. That girl was really nice. But that was her boyfriend or husband or something that ordered the ride. I wouldn't hit on her anyways, because I'm not gonna, if you're getting in my car or I'm driving, I'm not gonna hit on you. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. You might be pretty, you might be beautiful, but I'm not gonna hit on you, because trust me, it's hard sometimes to be like, damn, but and probably miss out, but I just don't feel comfortable hitting on a girl that I have to take her to her house or something. I don't want to be like, oh, this guy's a creep. That's why I don't want to be like that. You're gonna say I'm some creep, because I'm not. Like the one girl I said something about was because she asked for my number. I was just trying to say, well, if she lost it, you can find it, blah blah blah. That's why I did all that, and I don't try not to bring it back up, but I don't want people to think I'm not going to Miami. He keeps wanting me to go to. Everybody wants to go to Miami tonight. I ain't doing it. I'm up here in Coconut Creek. I'm not going to Miami. I'm gonna spend that much money that it's trying to pay me. Unless it's gonna give me $100, I'll do it. But I'm gonna spend that much money in gas to go down there. Now I should have just went to Port St. Lucie, but it was a match anyway, so they ain't guaranteed it would have gave it to me. Because she was seeing them all, like I was like, I should have went to Port. I could have went, because I could have gotten this little. See, if it would have took me to Fort Lauderdale Airport and said, look here, go to Fort Lauderdale, I would have done it. But I'm not going all the way to Miami, because Fort Lauderdale Airport, look how far that is. Fort Lauderdale Airport's still a good ways too. Boom, all the way down there. It wants me to go all the way down here. No, I'm good. I almost want to keep driving. I was going to take a break, but I might just keep driving, to be honest with you. I'm going to go out there towards Atlantic Avenue and all that stuff. Let's see if I can make at least 30, 40 more bucks without driving to Miami. So I'm at 127.26 now. I hope you guys are having a fun pre-Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are out and about. A lot of stuff's going on. Just that one girl gave her a ride to that bar. It was pretty busy. She was real nice. I'm at 127. It's trying to send me to some crazy places. I've had to deny them because I'm not doing it. It's just a little too crazy of rides. This is not the road I was trying to get on. So I didn't do it. I didn't do them. I'm not going back to Miami. I ain't doing it. I ain't going back to the airport. I already been there once a day. $50. Gonna spend that same amount in gas to come back. And then now it's not giving me anything. But I got a $2.75 surge, and I'm headed towards some more surges. So hope you guys have a good, safe night. I'm going to be driving around a little bit more, and then I'm going to go back, because I'm going to be working all day tomorrow. Or not all day, but I'm going to be working, like, I'm not sure what time I'm going to start, but I'm going to be working all day. Try to find something to eat somewhere tomorrow, like that's semi-Thanksgiving-ish. But I got to make money. That's the main goal. And people are going to need a ride. Trust me, I've worked Thanksgiving. I always work Thanksgiving. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. But hey, I ain't complaining. I just want to make some money. Look at this. They want to go down to Fort Lauderdale. I might do it, but it's not going to give it to me. It didn't give it to me. See? Didn't even give it to me. And I accepted it. See, all the rides it wants to give me, it won't give me. All the rides I want, it won't give me. That's crazy, ain't it? But then the ride, if I didn't want the ride, it wouldn't have gave it to me. But, oh well. I guess I ain't going to Fort Lauderdale. Another ride will pop up. Because I could have done that and then went home. Or actually, I would have still done a couple more rides. Because at that point, I'm like, well, I'm at 150. Or I'm at 160. I might as well get to 200. You know, that's how I get. I literally get like that. Like, bam. I start making money. I get in that mood. I'm like, all right. But, you know, when it goes like this, and I try to take the ride, and it doesn't give it to me, then, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes. Now it's like, you know what? Just go back and edit the video. I got nothing else to do. Because it won't give me a ride. It wants to give me crazy stuff to Miami. I don't want to go to Miami. I'll go to Fort Lauderdale. I do not want to go to Miami. But you guys have a good night. Be safe. I might be back on here. Hopefully I get a ride. We'll see. I'm gonna lie, this might be the late night I was trying to look for, like last night, where I make $100 here real quick and just do these $20 rides, which would be great. All I do is 5 of them. Bam, $100. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to make some. This map is still lit up. I'm gonna make some money over here. Last ride, $15. Literally only drove on like 3 miles. So it's great. And it's gonna get some more like that. The guy was really nice. The lady, she was pretty quiet because she was pretty drunk. So at least she didn't get sick or anything. But that's what, sometimes you pick up people you just know, like, all right, how far do I got to go? Hopefully these people don't get sick. But she was fine. Like, she was definitely fine. The guy was nice, but she was definitely like, she definitely had some drinks, which is fine. Hey, it's just a holiday. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just glad nobody got sick. But if she would have, you know what? I'd have just had to call it a night. I'd have cleaned it out. You know, I don't get mad at people who do that, because when you pick up people from bars, I mean, you could tell. Look at this. $30 to go down to Fort Lauderdale. But that was the ride earlier it was trying to get me. I don't know if I want to do it. I'm going to stay over here and do more $15 rides. Because that's a long ride. That's like however many miles. When I just drove 2 miles and made half that. So I'm going to stay over here and pick up some people from the bar. I might shoot myself for that. Like, you know, like, I might be like, dang, I shouldn't have done that. But I'm going to take a chance and roll the dice and see if I can't get another ride. And I would have just made the same amount of money and drove literally back and forth from these bars. Let me change this battery out real quick while I'm in the neighborhood. We're going to do that one because that was an easy ride, $11. And I about make what I make, and I'm only driving like 2 miles. So that's the whole point. Staying in the area, keep doing these, making $10 to $15 per ride. I'm not driving 20 miles. I'm not driving way out my way. I'm not too far from where I got to go. And then, bam, take these people to where I got to go. Alright, so I dropped him off $11. Now, it tried to give me another XL ride for like $15, right? The reason why it tried to give it to me immediately was because I was in that little spot that didn't have a surge, and it was 7 miles for $15. Now I'm in the surge, I'm getting $2.25, so now it doesn't want to give me that ride. So anytime you pick somebody up, that's why I used to tell you guys, like, do the coffee cup, right? But that's more of when you're doing Uber, because it's going to send you that. But anytime that it sends you a ride, as soon as you pick somebody up, and I still had like 3 miles or 2 miles or something to drive, it gave me a ride literally after I hit start or you know, start trip or whatever, where you swipe it. That means you're going into a surge zone, which I already know that because this whole area is lit up. But you don't take that ride. See, look, $9.44 for a mile. I'm going to take it because it's literally only a mile and I'm on a good roll. But you don't ever like take that ride immediately. And it's starting to rain, so I'm going to get a lot of these people from the restaurants, taking them for a mile. I'm literally going right back to where no, that's a little farther. But that's the thing, is sometimes you gotta pay attention. If it gives you that ride as soon as you pick somebody up, that means you're going in surge zone. Pause it. Wait till you pick them up, and guarantee you most likely you're going to land in a surge zone. Then you unpause it and do it. I just didn't pause it because I'm doing Excel and Premiere and it's not that busy, and I'd rather shuffle through them and just not accept it, just because I want to, because eventually I know as soon as I drive 10 feet I'll be in the surge zone. It probably won't give it to me. But I'm trying to get what I can, because all these people are leaving, but they're out drinking. They're all hanging out because they don't have to work tomorrow and all this stuff. And look, I'm racking up some money. I've already got what I'm at 154. I was just at 120, and I could have been at that and drove all the way to Miami. I haven't. Did I? See, I told you I can make that money in this area just driving a couple miles, driving all these people from all these little bars and restaurants. They're all drunk back to their hotel or their house that's only like 2 miles away. Less gas, less traffic, less hassle, same amount of money. Bam, just more people in and out of the car, which I need to check the back seat, make sure there's no like dirt on the ground stuff after I drop these people off. I'm off at the Boca Raton. I don't know if you could really see it, but it's a huge place back there. They got a big, huge Christmas tree. I actually came in here and picked up a guy when I was up here not too long ago. They had a wedding going on. I took him back to Palm Beach or Jupiter. I was going back to Fort Pierce. Nice little area. Got all these trees and stuff. I literally had to drive all the way onto the island and come around just to pick them up and just to bring them into the entrance, because you couldn't get them from the other side. That's how crazy, that's how big and how crazy that place is. But I'm at 164.40. I only did 3 trips and I made what I would have made it going all the way to Miami, and I saved the gas. See, I told you. And look, right now I'm $3.75 surge. But I got to be careful because a lot of these people are starting to get pretty drunk. 2 out of the 3 of this last couple people were like super drunk. So got to be careful, because one, crazy stuff could happen. They could break something. They could leave something in the car. They could throw up. They could do all kinds of stuff. So you do have to be careful when you get this late at night. But I'm thinking about calling it quits, be honest with you, because it's 11:19. I've made $164. I'm tired. I'm ready to kind of go edit the video, go to sleep, because I haven't been able to get much sleep. Big, huge house. I haven't been able to get much sleep. I don't know if I can go straight. Is this Linton Road? I think this is. I'm gonna have to go right, because they got a train there. Oh, the train is gone. But you know what? It's too late now. I'm gonna go down here. Maybe I'll catch me another $15 ride. If I do, I'm gonna do it. If I don't, well, I'm going home. So we'll see. I thought I dropped something. So get out. Make sure it's clean.